everyone, welcome back. You know how much we love to dig into ideas that can really make a difference in today? Well, we're tackling something that might seem small, but trust me, it's got huge implications.
It really does.
We're diving deep into the power of saying no.
Yep.
And our guide for this journey,
hmm
excerpts from the book, The Power of Saying No, Protecting Your Time and Energy.
Such a good one.
Because, let's be real, who hasn't felt that pull, that pressure to say yes, even when every cell in your body is screaming, no OPE?
Mm.
Today, we're going to explore how that tiny two-letter word can be your secret weapon to, well, actually living your life instead of just letting it happen to you.
I love that. And it's funny because saying no often gets this bad rap, like it's rude or selfish.
Oh.
But this book, it really flips the script. It argues that saying no is actually an essential act of, self-care. It's about setting healthy boundaries.
Okay, now boundaries, I got to admit, that word always kind of made me think of therapists' couches and all
Yep.
that. But the way this book breaks it down, it just clicks. It's like boundaries are the key to feeling less stressed, more in control.
Totally. I think of it like this. Boundaries are like those fences people put up around their yards.
Okay, yeah.
It's not about being unfriendly. It's just about defining your space. And in this case, your space is your time, your energy, your values, everything that makes you.
And without those fences, people can just walk all over your metaphorical lawn.
Exactly. And the thing is, so many of us struggle to set those boundaries. We worry about disappointing others, we cave to societal
Oh,
pressures.
totally. Or we just plain don't know how to say no without feeling like a jerk.
Exactly.
And speaking of feeling like a jerk, this book has this hilarious story about a woman who just can't say no to organizing the school bake sale.
Oh, no.
Year after year, she's got a million other things on her plate, but she says yes anyway. You can guess how it ends, right?
Not well, I imagine.
Total chaos. Covered in flour, feeling resentful the whole 9 yards. And it hit me, that's what happens when we keep saying yes when we mean no.
Oh, for sure. We end up exhausted and resentful, and that just spills over into everything, including our relationships.
That's like we're doing damage control instead of, actually living our lives.
Exactly. And that's why this book argues that saying no is not about being selfish. It's actually about protecting ourselves and our relationships.
Which, honestly, is something I wish I'd learned sooner. Think about a time when you said yes to something and instantly regretted it. I know I've got a few stories I could tell.
Ugh, so many, right? And it's such a common experience. But thankfully, this book actually gives us some real strategies, tools we can use to get better at saying no.
Okay, so let's get practical. How do we actually say no without feeling like we're letting everyone down?
Well, the book emphasizes being direct, but also kind. It's about finding that balance. Instead of that wishy-washy maybe or that I don't think I can, that just makes you feel guilty.
Oh.
Try a clear and simple, thank you for thinking of me, but I won't be able to make it.
Ooh, I like that. Straightforward, appreciative, no guilt trip involved.
Exactly. It's setting that boundary with respect.
And the book also talks about offering alternatives, right?
Yes. So let's say your colleague asks you to take on another project when you're already swamped.
Been there.
You could say something like, hey, I can't take that on right now, but I'm happy to help brainstorm some other options.
Oh, that's good. Or like, I'm swamped this week, but maybe I can take a look next week.
Exactly. It's about finding a way to communicate your limits honestly while still, acknowledging the other person's request.
This whole deep dive is making me see no in a whole new light. It's not this scary negative word. It's actually like a power move.
It is. It's about taking control of your life, prioritizing what truly matters to you, and creating a life that feels, well, good.
And when you think about it that way, it makes you wonder, what could embracing the power of no do for you? Not just your schedule, but your relationships, your goals, your whole sense of self.
It's such a powerful question. And the cool thing is, when you start saying no to the things that drain you, you actually free up space to say yes to the things that light you up.
It's like you're saying yes to yourself.
You are.
So there you have it, our deep dive into the power of saying no. We hope you found it insightful, maybe even a little inspiring.
Definitely.
Remember, saying no isn't selfish. It's an act of self-care. So go forth and say no with confidence. Your time, your energy, those are precious.
Absolutely.
And until next time, keep diving deep.
Bye, everyone.